So my name's Jacob Burrows. I'm a customer success manager at Vemco Group. Customer success it's always a question that I get asked, what does success mean? So essentially in the SaaS industry, it's become a really prominent role in recent years because the necessity for a bridge between sales and support has become so vital to allow the clients to be able to get the most out of the data that we're collecting for them. So that is my role. It's to bridge the gap between sales and support and offer almost as a consultancy kind of role to get the most out of the data that we're collecting for the client. Vemco Group is a retail analytics company, so we are all about data analytics, insights and actions. It's predominantly, and it's always been a focus of people counting, but in recent years we've expanded our portfolio to tenant revenue management. Also we have parking solutions, basically an all-encompassing end-to-end turnkey retail analytics solution to provide some excellent, accurate and reliable insights for our retail clients, whether that's small retailers. We also operate in theme parks and event spaces as well, and essentially anywhere that needs to collect data, especially people counting data, that's where we can support. William Gibson, he was a science fiction writer. He said that the future is here, it's just unevenly distributed. In terms of technology, my interpretation of this is that there's so much technology in the market across the world. There's futuristic technologies that are all over the place, but if you brought them into one platform, then the future would be here already. Now, the issue with this is, again, it's another saying, jack of all trades is a master of none. And if you're not an expert at what you're doing in your field, you're not an expert of anything. So what we try to do is to focus on being specialists in our industry and what we do. So that's in people counting, it's in analyzing the data, it's providing a software platform that is market leading in terms of its service, its support, the whole back end behind it in terms of validations and ensuring that the data is reliable and accurate as well. Absolutely, data can drive business growth. If you understand how many people are coming into your mall or your retail shop, and you understand how much money is being spent in the shop, how much money is being spent in the mall, you can really start capitalizing on your marketing strategies, understanding when you should use different promotions and in what aspect as well. In terms of how data can create value, we've all heard the term data is the new oil, and absolutely yes, that's true. However, if you don't know what data you're using, if the data's not accurate, if it's not relevant, then you could say it would be like putting petrol in a diesel engine. It would be like putting motor oil in your skincare routine. If it's not accurate, sustainable, intelligent data, it's not going to provide any value. So that's what we focus on by ensuring we validate all of our data. We ensure that all of the sensors that we use are very accurate, and there's no downtime as well. So ensure everything's backed up to provide accurate data. Shopfront promotions are really important to try and entice people to come into the shop. So it's great to understand what your captive rate is, how many people are passing by the store compared to how many people are actually entering. Also, by understanding how many people are dwelling at the front of the store as well before they enter in, you understand how well your window displays are performing as well. So there's been a large focus on improving window displays, and also once you actually get the customer to come into the store, how do you convert them from a visitor to a customer? And I've noticed that there's been a large increase on the customer journey being a large factor. So actually guiding them through the store and taking them on an experience instead of just taking them in and they purchase something and they leave again. So that's been a main factor that we've seen. The relationship between landlords and tenants has always been a difficult one, and the key here is to build trust. So how do you build trust? By utilizing technology such as tenant revenue management platforms, where you can provide an easy way for tenants to import sales data to then provide to the landlord, and then the landlord can have some great insights onto how the tenants are performing. All of this data being categorized and ranked as well. It's great information and great insights for the landlord, but then how can the landlord provide value back to the tenant to help them want to provide this information? And this can be done through sharing data. So if the tenant has information about if the mall has information about the tenant, such as how well they're performing as part of the zone that they're in within the mall, and also within the mall itself, then this can be really vital information for the tenant, and it can help build that trust between the two. So you're creating more of a two-way communication and a two-way value share. We have a platform called Vem Tenants, which is a great way to import data for tenants. They can also view their own data in our platform through customizable dashboards and reporting as well. But for the tenant side, it's absolutely critical because it creates an easier way for leasing teams to collect this data, whether it's through manual importing of the data, uploading through CSV files, or actual integration with the POS systems. And through this, they can also understand any missing revenue. So we have a feature called missing revenue reporting, where an automated alert can go out to any tenants that haven't uploaded any of their sales data, instead of the leasing team having to go out and chase and follow up continuously. By collecting all of this data and providing insights into it, it allows the retailers and the retail industry as a whole to understand more about who they're targeting, about what demographics are actually entering their store. Are families entering in? Is it individuals? Or, what gender are they? Are they adults or children? So then they can really optimize and specify exactly who they want to target through different marketing campaigns that they might be running, and having a platform as well to analyze this data in terms of what events have been running and how they've performed as well, through comparing those to previous periods, under utilizing as well predictive data to then see what might happen in the future and how they can make changes to be more preemptive and proactive to things that might occur instead of being reactive. So expansion is a word that comes to mind. We've grown exponentially over the last few years, which has been absolutely fantastic. We opened up an office in Dubai in 2019 after operating across Europe since 2005, and then earlier this year we opened up an office in Riyadh. So a big focus of ours is going to be growing the team further to be able to support our clients across the region. We previously worked through a predominantly partner network, and we realized that we really needed to focus on providing support to our direct clients. So that's why we opened up offices in Dubai, and similarly with Riyadh as well. So there's a big focus on ensuring that our support stays to the same level that we've always provided through our expansion, and also to allow for new technologies to be implemented. So we're constantly testing out different technologies, different sensors, different devices to see how else we can add value to the client. So hopefully some of those technologies will be rolled out in the not too distant future. So the first year we went to the Retail Congress, we just came as visitors, and we were completely stunned by the impressiveness of the event in terms of the networking capabilities and the opportunities for growth as well. It's a great place for industry leaders and decision makers to meet with suppliers and other people in the market to understand different trends and how things are progressing year on year. So the first year was just visiting, and then we decided we had to be a part of the event. So then I believe we the next year exhibited, and that went so well. And I believe we were bronze sponsors at that point, that we said, right, we need to come back the next year, and we're now silver sponsors, which we're very proud of. So at the end of last year, when we had the Retail Congress, we won the Best Data Analytics Awards, which we're very, very proud of. It's a very prestigious award to win, and we have it up in our office, and we're really looking forward to hopefully growing on those awards. So in the current year, where we're planning to also exhibit again, we have some very exciting new things coming. We have a brand new stand, and we're really looking forward to building new relationships and solidifying existing ones.